Last week, the Galileo Project released a preprint which outlines the steps it will take to find evidence of potential extraterrestrial technology right here in our own solar system. Here's what the project intends to do and why. What's up, you scholars of enlightenment? Dr. Sam Gregson here again. I hope you've had a fantastic week and have a brilliant weekend in store. The Galileo Project is the first scientific search program looking to identify potential astroarchaeological remnants of technologically advanced extraterrestrial civilizations or active extraterrestrial technology near to the Earth. More or less. It is designed to pick potential low-hanging fruit, evidence of extraterrestrial technology, defunct or operational, that could be present in our own solar system, orbiting our planet, or even here on Earth itself. Yes, it seems a little out there, and yes, I know that project lead Avi Loeb probably gets too much attention on these matters.
Avi! Shut up and sit down, you big bald
and has some, shall we say, kooky ideas.
Avi!
Regularly, he seems to readily assign, or at least imply, technological or design characteristics to seemingly anomalous behaviour ahead of the necessary evidence, and engage in a kind of extraterrestrial creationism. However, last week, Loeb and Galileo Project co-founder Frank Lukian released a preprint that outlines the thinking behind the Galileo Project. With something outlined in black and white, I thought it would be interesting to have a look at their thinking, as some of the aspects of it are quite intriguing, and the project could feasibly expand on our knowledge of the world and space around us, even if that doesn't end up with us realising that we are not alone in the universe. I'd also be fascinated to get your thoughts on the project, its motivations, and what you think it will achieve. From the preprint, the overarching message of the Galileo Project is fairly clear. Perhaps we simply haven't found evidence for extraterrestrial technology because we haven't been looking in the right places or using the right lenses. Indeed, the very name of the project was inspired by Galileo Galilei's legacy of finding answers to fundamental scientific questions by looking through new telescopes, using new lenses to see the universe around us anew. Typically, scientists look for signs of extraterrestrial technology by looking far off into the galaxy and, like the SETI initiative, monitoring electromagnetic transmissions, radio signals. We seek the transmitters, the sources of extraterrestrial technology. We seek the aliens. On the other hand, we don't tend to look in our own backyard for physical objects that may have come from outside the solar system and represent evidence of extraterrestrial technology that has come to our solar system from a technological civilization and from outside. Such an oversight makes sense. It would take a lot of technological advancement and resources to send technology across interstellar space to reach another solar system. So wouldn't such visitations to our solar system be obvious? And wouldn't the technology and civilization sending it want to make themselves readily known? The Galileo Project argues that we may simply not be using the right lens to identify extraterrestrial technology that is entering and potentially accumulating in our own backyard. Perhaps extraterrestrial civilizations wish to visit undetected. Perhaps their technology ran out of power or malfunctioned en route. Perhaps they use technology we cannot conceive of and therefore have difficulty detecting using current search algorithms and technologies. Or perhaps their technology was never designed to reach our solar system at all. The Galileo Project intends to look for and attempt to identify both active alien technology that is operational in our skies and solar system, including unidentified aerial phenomena or UAPs, and potential spacecraft that could have entered our solar system from interstellar space, and also to identify potential archaeological artifacts of alien technology, currently inoperable, defunct space trash in our solar system. Similar to the way spacecraft we have sent out into interstellar space might appear to a technological civilization who picks them up in billions of years. Such a research focus would probe a different area of the extraterrestrial parameter space to traditional searches such as SETI, the search for extraterrestrial intelligence, which focuses on contemporaneous electromagnetic signals from narrow windows of the sky and not long-lived gravitationally bound objects. To detect radio signals from an extraterrestrial civilization in our galaxy, on galactic timescales, that civilization would need to be relatively close to our own level of advancement and technology. However, if technological civilizations are rising, advancing, and falling throughout the galaxy, finding one at roughly our level of advancement that uses similar technology we can detect and is even capable and willing to send signals may prove incredibly difficult. On the other hand, us going out to find civilizations well below our level of advancement would mean travelling to distant exoplanets, a feat that is currently unfeasible. However, by looking for examples of active extraterrestrial tech and archaeological remnants of such technology close to the Earth, we might be able to open up the time window somewhat. Perhaps civilizations far beyond our technological level are sending probes to our solar system right now. Or perhaps civilizations that reached our technological level millions or even billions of years ago sent out probes into interstellar space, as we have, and only now have they reached our solar system. Assuming that we aren't the first civilization to reach our level of technology in the Milky Way, could we let the vast age of the universe, time, and more advanced civilizations do our discovery work for us? Is the evidence of extraterrestrial technology all around us in the solar system? And has it been accumulating here, like messages in bottles bobbing on the ocean, for a long time? There are an incredible number of assumptions here for sure. But assuming that many other civilizations have previously reached our levels of technology, maybe we don't need to monitor or go out to far-flung exoplanets to find aliens. We just have to be more inquisitive about the entire sky and the solar system around us to see the ongoing accumulation of extraterrestrial technology within them, such as the lofty but currently unsupported hypothesis of the Galileo Project. To attempt to identify defunct or active extraterrestrial technology in our solar system and our skies, the project has several major goals. Firstly, a scientific investigation of unidentified aerial phenomena, or UAP. The project will construct new telescope systems to monitor the skies around us in the visible, infrared, and radio waves, as well as capturing audio, magnetic, and high-energy particle data. Such telescope systems will be used to attempt to undertake a rigorous and scientific assessment of the nature of UAP phenomena and unambiguously identify any objects that appear to display propulsion systems or maneuvering capabilities that cannot be explained by modern science or monitoring failures. The assessment intends to make use of publicly available satellite data that may allow UAPs to be pictured from above as well as from ground-based sources, and will not solely focus on military encounters or encounters in controlled areas. No more fuzzy photos and fragmented reports. Hard data from multiple sensors. Secondly, the project will seek to identify and classify anomalous interstellar objects. Over the past decade, 3 interstellar objects that entered our solar system from outside have been discovered. Firstly, the first interstellar meteor, CNEOS 2014-01-08, was detected on January the 8th, 2014 by US government sensors near Papua New Guinea. It was 0.5 meter in size and exhibited high material strength. It was indeed an outlier both in terms of its speed, being in the fastest 5% of the velocity distribution of all stars in the vicinity of the Sun, and its material strength, being in the top 5% of all space rocks. Secondly, the unusual interstellar object Oumuamua, discovered by the Pan-STARRS telescope in Hawaii on October the 19th, 2017, which appeared to show intriguing flight dynamics and other unusual features, such as an extreme, most likely flat shape, and high reflectivity. Finally, the interstellar comet Borisov was discovered on August 29, 2019, by the amateur astronomer Galileo Borisov. This object resembled other comets found within the solar system and was natural in origin. The Galileo Project founders find it intriguing that 2 of the very first 3 interstellar objects we have detected appear to be outliers relative to familiar solar system asteroids or comets. So studying them could give us valuable information about the nature and population dynamics of interstellar objects, whether they prove to be natural or technological. In terms of a research framework, the Galileo Project plans to develop software that will identify anomalous interstellar objects from data produced by the Future Legacy Survey of Space and Time, or LSST, undertaken by the Vera C. Rubin Observatory. These include objects with strange orbits that do not appear to be bound to the Sun, and objects travelling at incredibly high speeds that may not have been picked up by previous analysis frameworks, but could represent high-speed extraterrestrial probes, such as solar sail probes we are only now considering. The project also plans an expedition to receive fragments of the first interstellar meteor from the ocean floor in an attempt to determine the composition and potentially the structure of this unusual object and study whether it has a natural or artificial origin, a mission many scientists believe will be incredibly difficult. The Galileo Project also plans to design a space mission that could intercept or rendezvous with the next Oumuamua and collect high-quality data that would allow its nature and composition to be determined, potentially integrating spectroscopic and tracking data from the newly minted James Webb Space Telescope. There is a hell of a lot of work ahead. Are we simply ignoring the alien messages that are already in our galactic email inbox? Such is the claim of the founders of the Galileo Project. Their ideas may seem off the wall and even crazy to many, but they argue that many hypotheses seem so until they don't. Personally, I do worry that this project will devolve into extraterrestrial creationism. The founders themselves invoke Sherlock Holmes's famous phrase, "When you have eliminated all things which are impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth." Is this project going to simply become an exercise in identifying anomalies and areas of limited scientific knowledge, and hinting that such gaps are evidence of technologically advanced alien beings? We shall soon see, because all the analysis of the Galileo Project will be submitted for very stringent peer review, and it will rely on only publicly available data sources. Even if we don't find evidence for extraterrestrial technology, hopefully scientific investigation of the skies and solar system around us will shed new light on atmospheric phenomena, camera artifacts, national security issues, and the nature of interstellar objects. I want to hear your thoughts and hopes for the Galileo Project, so please leave them down in the comment section below. Perhaps the Galileo Project will meet its lofty target of resolving the Fermi paradox. Where is everyone? Well, they're right outside. I want to know what you think, because you're the scholars of enlightenment that I do this for. So please take a moment, if you wish, to let me know down in the comment section. And if you like this video, please consider leaving a like, subscribing, setting up notifications, and sharing this video more widely. I can't tell you how much these simple actions help me out and how much I'd appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being scientific. Thanks for being bad.